Value of time. In light of the Quran and Sunnah. Concept of time in Islam. Time is one of the most important things a person has. Everything revolves around how we spend the time we have been given. Allah has given each and every one of us a limited amount of time on this earth, and how we choose to spend it will determine how we spend the rest of eternity in the next life. Everyone has time, but no one knows how much time they have, so each and every moment is extremely important and vital. In light of the Quran, everything on this earth is moving towards its demise. Nothing can escape the grasp of time. The only one immune to the effects of time is Allah. Time is one of the greatest signs and proofs of Allah for mankind. The purpose of the time that we have been given by Allah on this earth is to be spent in the servitude of Allah. Servitude of Allah is not limited to just some ritualistic acts, but rather it means to spend every single moment we have constantly trying to please Allah. The only way to know how Allah wants us to serve Him is through the commandments given by Allah and the Messenger, peace be upon him. Trying to please Allah by using our own logic and understanding and thinking that we know better is a sure way to waste our deeds. Every moment that passes is another moment lost from the time we have on this earth. We are always at a loss against time. No matter what we do, we cannot stop it or reverse it. The one people who are able to use the time given to them by Allah are those to believe wholeheartedly in Allah and submit to Him, and then prove their faith with their actions and when they are tested or patient. In light of the Sunnah, the two biggest blessings a person has are his or her health and time. We should commit ourselves to spend as much time we can in servitude of Allah as possible, as it is the only time that will help us on the Day of Judgment. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "There are two blessings which many people lose. They are health and free time for doing good." Bukhari. All things eventually pass or change. We must be conscious of this fact and act accordingly. Do not let any opportunity to do good pass you by without taking advantage of the moment. Eventually, we will all die and return to Allah. Give the time He has given you wisely. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Take advantage of 5 matters before 5 other matters. Your youth before you become old, your health before you fall sick, your wealth before you become poor, your free time before you become preoccupied, and your life before your death." Time, just like everything else, is a creation of Allah. It works as His servant and acts in accordance to His will. A true believer will never blame time or curse it, but rather will use it to please Allah. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Do not curse time, for God is the one who crafted time."
وَيَوْمَ يَحْشُرُهُمْ كَأَن لَّمْ يَلْبَثُوا إِلَّا سَاعَةً مِّنَ النَّهَارِ يَتَعَارَفُونَ بَيْنَهُمْ قَدْ خَسِرَ الَّذِينَ كَذَّبُوا بِلِقَاءِ اللَّهِ وَمَا كَانُوا مُهْتَدِينَ.